Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding trend.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Josh Hart. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Towns at the center position, locking down the middle.
Okay, Brunson, a.k.a. JB, showing he's got some bounce, too.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
There's a lot on the line for the MVP race tonight with MP and Jalen Brunson both on the court. I talked to MP about what makes Brunson so good, and he said it's his tenacity. He can hit every shot, and he keeps coming at you, wave after wave. That's the kind of mentality that we have to match tonight. We'll see if MP and his team are up for the challenge, guys.
It will be a challenge. Great report as always, Allie. Thank you.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Hook loose. Stolen by MP. Again, MP missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound San Antonio. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The 3, James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Hart. Here's James. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it.
And another one!
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set in 1961.
Box the pass to MP. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. And MP throws it down.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP unafraid to show off his handle.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Paul comes in for Sohan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Vassell. New York also changing it up. Clark is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. Outside Brunson. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 5 now.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Brunson against MP. For 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Here's James. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. San Antonio's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. MP shot is off.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
James deciding where to go with it. Outside Brunson. New York again can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
MP getting it done for San Antonio with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point? Well, out for Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's MP. Hard charging basketball from MP.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was a big factor. He contributed 40 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident. That he can build on that prior success.
Good! That's another bucket!
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
Yeah, there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty is putting it lightly.
Spurs lead by 4. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
The Knicks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. James outside. New York again can't hit.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Oh, another miss by MP. Knicks trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
New York working the ball around now. To the inside. Kicks it out to Clark. They still need this. Rebound by San Antonio. MP with it. Towns covering. MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. And got it! Another basket!
We are bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons.
Boy, he's delivering night in and night out and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season.
Hey guys, don't look now, but Michael Jordan's scoring mark from 1987 is in his sights.
For San Antonio, Sohan comes in for Bryant, and it's Devin Vassell in for Castle. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Vukcevic is checked in. Outside Brunson. There's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making a pay.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark with a screen on Fox. The three, Bridges. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. And MP throws it down.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Here's Brunson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio turning this break in the action up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Off.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Fox, the pass to MP. Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be.
Again! What an avalanche!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Boy, he's already left his mark on history as he now moves into 3rd place for most points in a season. Just amazing.
And can you believe he's passed Michael Jordan? The name alone tells you he's done something special.
Chalk up 2 there.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Outside Brunson, stolen by MP. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. MP leaking out and executing.
Outrunning the field, MP got those young legs, folks.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Knicks trail by 13. James, outside. Outside Brunson. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's MP, driving inside. Good. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Vassell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. Towns passes to Hart. Here's Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
From deep, MP. Sure, from three-point range. MP's got 39.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Spurs lead by 16. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Hart pulls it in.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
It's stolen by Fox. And there's the rejection.
Josh Hart, always ever active, doing a good job defensively with the block there.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For San Antonio, Bryant, he's checked in for Wembanyama, and it's Harper in for Fox. New York also changing it up. Clark comes in for Hart. Kolek comes in for LeBron. Bryant finds MP. From deep, Harper. And it's New York with a rebound. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, the Knicks missing.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
MP, the pass to Cornette. And stolen by Clark. And they're on the run. Towns for three. And Bryant pulls it down. On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run. MP with it. Give him 39. Here's the screen by Bryant. And stolen by Clark. MP getting it done for the Spurs. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And with the... All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Vukcevic, good.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
James against MP. Shot clock at 5. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Knicks trail by 17. McBride passes to Clark. Banked it in off the glass.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's MP. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
Not everybody's favorite shot, but for MP, he makes quick work of that corner 3.
Knicks trail by 18. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Castle. New York also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Josh Hart comes in for Clark. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Now Brunson beyond the arc. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Here's Wembanyama. It's stolen by Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Vassell there for the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. Stolen by Wembanyama. MP against Brunson. Ooh, the shot misses. And James has got the ball here for New York. They trail by 18. The 15-footer. Yes, sir! Count it!
And the thing that makes Brunson so tough is any amount of space is too much space for him. He doesn't need much to do his damage.
MP, a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist. MP outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And there's the layup. Good. So we see the Spurs taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. MP, seeing you tear up the passing lanes the way you did in the win tonight, tell us, you must have played football in high school. Cornerback?
You really got to do your homework, Dominic Hamill. I've been playing basketball.
Ryan, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
Good, MP.
Up next, the Bucks taking on the Spurs. Richard, if you're a top team right now, you're really trying to perform your best to set the tone for the playoffs, to really get that mindset, aren't you?
Yeah, teams that end on a win streak often carry some positive momentum in the first round, but don't allow for it to get you over time.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. MP deciding where to go with it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Mitchell is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line.
The Bucks leading, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Hart.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. MP out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Craig, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. At the line for 1.
What's up?
Here's Fox. 13 points in the game. A 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And the foul called on MP. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Whitehead in at the 2-guard.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
The 3 from MP. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
Got that one up quick. He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
The drive by Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Rollins against Fox. Rollins the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Bryant. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
And while they have the lead, they're not doing nearly as much work on the offensive boards as they did in that first half.
And down goes the three.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Antetokounmpo outside. Nifty move. MP with the rebound. Spurs trail by 14. Launches it. MP drills the three.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
And the foul called on MP. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the is that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on. He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
And the first one drops. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Bucks. 10-point lead. Monk looking around. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. MP with the rebound. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. A three-pointer. Good.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the three.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
He drills the three.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
MP buries the deep ball.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw down.
MP fires. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Wembanyama, a screen on Monk. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Mitchell outside. And the 3 misses. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take it. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Mitchell is out there with Monk. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. MP, 3, good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo inside, covered by MP. Now Turner, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Stolen by Mitchell. There's Giannis, look out below!
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy. Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Giannis! And get the 3. Spurs leading by 3. MP with it, picked up by Turner. MP outside. And with the screen, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell. Oh, great touch off the pass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Fox fires, and he hits from 17.
What a huge shot. Fox wants to be the guy with the ball in his hands at key points, and you can tell.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Antetokounmpo. And he misses the J. For San Antonio, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy
to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Mitchell looking it over.
And he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Monk has got the ball here for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
MP connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in the game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like gave it their all, but when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP. You were looking for your teammates early and often and keeping them involved throughout. Was that the strategy coming in, or did you see something in the game that led to an adjustment?
Yeah. Our approach is to be unselfish. Share the ball. Work the best shot possible. If somebody's getting good looks, feed them. If everybody's getting good looks, then we all eating that steak and lobster. You feel me? Hey, I'm a family man at heart, so nothing makes me happier than feeding my family. And these guys are my family.
I love that, MP.
Hey, order up.
Surf and turf. Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it.
It's just a public service announcement